Alright, hey guys. We have day 2 of matrix algebra. So what today's going to be is just multiplying matrices with each other. Okay, so this one's asking us to find AB and then BA. So first let's just try and find AB. Okay, so what you have to do first is state the order of each matrix. So this matrix, remember, we go row by column. Okay, so we have 2 rows, 2 columns. So this is a 2 by 2. Same thing here. This is a 2 by 2. Okay, and so what you want to look for right here is that the middle 2 numbers, they have to match. Okay, if they match, you can multiply. If they don't match, you can't multiply. So if middle, oops, let me just respell that. Okay, if middle 2 numbers don't match, write not possible. Okay, so this one is possible, so we're going to go ahead and multiply it. Okay, so how we're going to do this is we're going to go row by column. Okay, so first we have 6 times negative 2 plus 0 times 4. Okay, that's our first spot. Okay, next, let's still keep with row 1, but now let's do column 2. And so this is going to be our second spot. So we have 6 times 1 plus 0 times 2. Okay, now we're done with that. Now we have to do the bottom 2. So that's going to be the second row, first column. So we have 2 times negative 2 plus negative 3 times 4. Okay. And then for our last one, we need row 2, column 2. Okay, 2 times 1 plus negative 3 times 2. Okay, now we just need to simplify that stuff. Okay, we get negative 12 plus 0, negative 4 minus 12, 6 plus 0, 2 minus 6. Okay, simplify it some more. Negative 12, negative 16, 6, and negative 4. And so this is our final answer. Alright. I was about to ask any questions. Okay, so there's AB. I'm going to rearrange this so I can have some more space. Okay, and then now let's go ahead and do BA. Okay, so looking at B, I'm just going to rewrite it. It's negative 2, 4, 1, and then 2. Okay, and then we have A, which is 6, 2, 0, negative 3. Okay, and so now we have to do the same thing. So first we have to make sure the numbers in the middle match. So we have a 2 by 2 and a 2 by 2. Alright, these numbers match, so we're good. And then, so that means we can multiply. So we're going to do the same thing. We got to go row by column. Row 1, column 1. So we have negative 2 times 6 plus 1 times 2. Okay. Now over here, we have row 1, but now this time we have column 2. Okay, so it's -2 times 0, because remember, we're doing this one and this one. And then now, we're going to do 1 times -3. Okay, made this a little big. Okay, now we're moving on to row 2. Row 2, column 1. So we have 4 times 6 plus 2 times 2. And then last spot, still row 2, now we're doing column 2. So we're going to do 4 times 0 plus, oops, 2 times -3. Okay, now we just simplify. All right, and then you can see like a pattern within this. So we have the 6's here, we have the 2's here, we have the 0's here, the -3's here. And then the pattern also goes the other way. So -2, -2. Actually, I'm gonna highlight it a different way so you guys can tell. Yeah, -2, -2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 4, 4. So it's like a pattern within this. Okay, and so -2 times 6, that's -12 plus 2, 24 plus 4. That's going to give me 0, -3. That's also going to give me 0, -6. All right, just have to simplify it a little bit. -10, 28, -3, -6. All right, awesome. That's our answer. Okay. I want to show you guys a couple other variations. All right, so this is a row by column, so 2 by 3. This is a column, no, row by column still. Okay, 3's match up, so we're good to go with AB. So, first thing we want to do. Oh, and then second thing. So on the last one, we couldn't really, this wasn't evident because they were the same order, but because these are slightly different. So remember how we're trying to get these two to match to see if we can multiply? Okay, these outside numbers, so that's a 2 by 2 is what it's saying. That's going to be our answer. Our answer is going to be a 2 by 2. So it's telling us how to write it. It's actually pretty cool. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, row by column. Okay, now we got a few more numbers. First numbers multiply together. -2 times 1. Second numbers, 1 times 0. Third numbers, -3, -1. Okay, still in the first row, but now we're in that second spot. We're in column 2. Okay, first numbers, -2, -4. Second number is 1, 2. Third number is -3, 3. Okay, now we're done with row 1. We can move on to row 2. Okay, so we have 0 times 1 plus -1 times 0 plus 2 times -1. Okay, almost done. Last spot. 0 times -4 plus -1 times 2 plus 2 times 3. So just remember, first spot, second spot, third spot, and you should be good. You just got to go in the order it's presenting itself in, okay? That's going to cancel, so we get -2 plus 3. These are going to cancel, and so we get -2 on the bottom. We get 8 plus 2 minus 9. And then over here we have, that cancels. We get -2 plus 6 Okay, again, just reducing. That's going to give us positive 1, negative 2, 10 minus 9 is 1, and 4. All right, and there's our AB. Okay, and then now BA. Okay, looks like I'm running out of space. Okay, I'm gonna move this to the next one. Okay, if you feel like you got it, go ahead and try out some problems, but I just want to make enough examples so everyone can see the different, I don't know, the situations that can happen from doing matrix multiplication. Okay, so we have, let's see, 1, 0, negative 1, negative 4, 2, 3. I have like this music on in the background because that's just how my brain works. I always like to have music on. But I had to have like YouTube approved music, and this playlist is actually Sounds of Japan. But I feel like it's not really my vibe. Yeah. Side note. Okay. Negative 2, 0, 1, negative 1. So if you hear me pausing, that's me just skipping a song and like, yeah. Okay. So this is a row by column, so 3 rows, 2 columns. Row by column, 2 by 3. Same number, we're good. It's gonna spit out a 3 by 3. So that our answer is gonna be a 3 by 3. Okay. Row. Oops, not that. Row column. I'm gonna move this. Okay. First number is 1, negative 2. Second number is negative 4, 0. Okay, nice. First row, second column. First numbers, I'm actually going to spread this out. 1 times 1. Second spot, negative 4 times negative 1. All right, last spot in row 1. First numbers, 1, negative 3. Second numbers, negative 4 and 2. And we can close it. All right, now we're moving on to row 2. All right, first numbers, 0 times negative 2. Second numbers, 2 times 0. That's the easy one. Second row, second column. First numbers, 0 times 1. Second numbers, 2 times negative 1. Okay, second row, third column. First number is 0, negative 3. Second number is 2, 2. Okay. Finally, our last row. First number is negative 1 times negative 2. Second number is 3 times 0. Second column. First number is negative 1 times 1. Second number is 3 times negative 1. All right. Let's see. Negative 1 times negative 3 plus 3 times 2. Okay. Now we gotta simplify this. Okay, 1 times negative 2, and then that cancels. I'm just going and cross off all the zeros because they're just gonna go away. All right. So we get negative 2 here. We get 1 plus 4 in the middle, and then we get negative 3 minus 8 over there. Second column is just going to be 0 over here, and then negative 2, and then 4, 2. So negative 1 minus 3, 3 plus 6. Okay. Simplify if you can. Negative 11, 4, and 9. All right, there we go. All right, last one, super quick. I just want to see if AB is possible or if BA is possible. Okay, so AB is a 2 by 3, B is a 2 by 2. This does not match. So AB not possible. So that's the answer. So super easy. Okay. BA. So B is 2 by 2. And then A is a 2 by 3. Okay, so the 2's match. So that one would work. And your output would be a 2 by 3. Okay, I'm not going to do that because I'm getting kind of tired. But, yeah, okay. All right, that's it. And then I'll have the homework problems given to you by the sub because I don't have them written down. Did not prepare very well for this last one. All right. Yeah, hope you guys are doing good. I'll see you guys.